And it wasn't just any post. It was a deeply vulnerable confession about finding love again. Real love after all the heartbreak. And it just so happens to involve none other than Lee Min-ho. You read that right. The two megastars, often linked by fans but rarely spotted in public together, seem to be taking things to a new level. And Song Hye-kyo's post may have just confirmed everything we suspected and more. It all began with a soft, unassuming caption on her Instagram. A carousel of black and white photos, some showing blurred scenery, others capturing quiet moments of two hands interlaced, a coffee cup with two lipstick stains, and finally, a backlit photo that fans instantly identified as Lee Min-ho standing beside her. But it was the words that truly sent shockwaves through the internet. For the first time in a long time, she wrote, I am choosing to trust again, to love again, to believe in moments that are simple and kind. And I am grateful deeply for the heart that waited patiently for mine. The comment section exploded instantly. Fans, fellow celebrities, and even Korean media personalities rushed in to express their support, their joy, and their tears. The reason this post is so monumental isn't just because of the romantic revelation, but because of who Song Hye-kyo is. She has always been incredibly private, especially about her personal relationships. After her high-profile marriage and divorce with Song Joong-ki, she disappeared from the spotlight of love rumors and immersed herself in work. For years, she seemed guarded, even cautious about public appearances that might spark new speculation. So for her to come forward and post something so raw, so open, and so undeniably romantic, it's beyond significant. This wasn't just an update. It was a declaration, and fans are loving every minute of it. Some even say the emotional tone of the post has Song Hye-kyo's signature elegance and poetic vulnerability, but with a new layer of confidence. Almost as if love, the right kind this time, is giving her wings again. One fan wrote, I've followed her career for over a decade and I've never seen her this honest. She's glowing even in black and white. This is love. Real love. Another posted, it takes courage to love after heartbreak. She's not just an actress. She's a symbol of strength and hope for all of us who've ever had to start over. What's even more surprising is that this post came just days after Lee Min-ho was spotted leaving Song Hye-kyo's neighborhood, looking relaxed and casual, and dare we say, happy. Paparazzi photos surfaced but were quickly taken down by agencies, which only added more fuel to the fire. Was this damage control? Or was it a sign that something big was brewing? Now that her post has gone public, the timeline makes sense. This wasn't a random sighting. This was the beginning of them stepping into the light together. Sources close to both stars have started opening up about how their love story began. According to one anonymous insider, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo reconnected during a private script reading for a global campaign last year. They were both ambassadors for a luxury fashion brand and were paired for a concept film that never got released due to scheduling conflicts. But the chemistry, it was instant. They understood each other on a different level, the source said. They've both faced intense public scrutiny. They've both carried emotional wounds. But in that quiet room, surrounded by creatives and scripts, something clicked. Another report from a reputable Korean entertainment journalist claims that their relationship deepened over the past several months through late-night phone calls, secret cafe meetups, and long walks in neighborhoods far from Seoul's paparazzi hotspots. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't flashy, the journalist said. It was gentle, respectful, and built on emotional safety. Song Hye-kyo's recent choice to step back from filming new dramas for a brief period makes more sense now. She was making space. Space for healing, for reflection, and for love. Fans are also picking apart the symbolism in her Instagram post. The hands in the photo. They match a ring Lee Min-ho was seen wearing in a behind-the-scenes photo from his recent magazine shoot. The blurred background. Identified by some eagle-eyed followers as a cafe in Jeju where both stars were rumored to have been seen separately over the past few weeks. Even the quote she included at the end of the caption, "The heart knows when it's home," has become a trending topic, with many believing it's a subtle nod to Lee Min-ho's famous line in one of his older dramas, "Wherever you are, that's where I want to return." The response from Lee Min-ho's side has been equally emotional. While he hasn't posted anything directly in response, his latest Instagram story is being called a silent confirmation. A simple photo of a sunset with the word peace, followed by a heart emoji. For someone who rarely comments on romantic speculation, This was as good as a love letter. His fans are over the moon, flooding the comments with heart emojis and messages like, "Protect this love at all costs," and "You too deserve the world." It's not just a ship anymore. It's a full-on celebration. And what about their families? Sources say that both have already met each other's inner circles. In fact, just last month, a small dinner was held at a private villa in Gangnam, reportedly attended by close family members and a few longtime friends. One guest described it as intimate and filled with laughter. According to another guest, Lee Min-ho couldn't stop smiling as Song Hye-kyo helped serve tea to his mother. It wasn't a scene from a drama, they said, but it might as well have been. You could see the care in every little gesture. Industry insiders are already predicting that this could be the most iconic celebrity couple Korea has ever seen, not just because of their fame, but because of how they're handling things. With quiet grace, steady steps, and emotional honesty. They're rewriting the celebrity love story, one entertainment analyst commented. It's not about headlines. It's about heartlines. Fans seem to agree, with thousands creating tribute videos, fan art, and even donation drives in honor of their love. "Let's spread love like Hye-kyo," one campaign slogan reads, encouraging fans to donate to children's charities in the couple's name. There's also talk that the two might collaborate on a future project together. Though nothing is confirmed, insiders say producers are already scrambling to bring them on screen as co-stars. Could you imagine the chemistry, the storyline, the behind-the-scenes moments? If it happens, it might break every viewership record in Korean drama history. But even if they choose to keep their love off-screen, fans are just happy knowing it's real behind the scenes. And what makes this story so special isn't just that two megastars fell in love, it's that they did it after surviving the storm. Both Song Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho have been through public scrutiny, heartbreak, and personal growth. They know what it's like to be misjudged, to be adored and criticized in the same breath, and to carry the weight of public expectation. And yet, here they are, choosing love, choosing each other, and sharing that journey with fans in the most authentic way. The emotional depth of Song Hye-kyo's post continues to resonate across cultures and languages. Translations of her message have gone viral in Japan, the Philippines, the US, and even parts of Europe. International fans are deeply moved by her vulnerability. One Brazilian fan commented, "We often see stars as unreachable, but this post made her human again. I cried reading her words because they reminded me of my own journey after heartbreak." A French admirer added, "It's not just about celebrity gossip anymore. It's about healing and the courage to love again." So what's next for this power couple? If her post is any indication, it won't be a PR stunt or a flashy campaign. It'll be more soft reveals, more moments that matter, and more of them walking side by side instead of front and center. Fans are already dreaming of engagement announcements, low-key weddings, maybe even a home built somewhere quiet and peaceful. Whatever they choose, it's clear that the world will be watching, but also cheering, supporting, and believing in love a little more because of them. As the days go by, more details are bound to surface. New photos, quiet date nights, and maybe even their first official couple interview. But until then, Song Hye-kyo's emotional post stands as a powerful reminder of what love can look like when it's patient, genuine, and rooted in real connection. It's a story not just of romance, but of courage, of saying yes to love again, even when the past made you question if it was ever real. So to everyone watching, hoping, and dreaming, remember, love can surprise you, can find you when you least expect it, can heal you after you thought you were broken beyond repair. And sometimes, it can arrive as quietly and beautifully as a caption on an Instagram post that says, "I am choosing to love again." Because in the end, that's what makes this story so universal. We've all been there. We've all hoped. And now, through Song Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho, we are reminded that love, true love, is worth the wait. What do you think about Song Hye-kyo's emotional reveal? Do you believe this is the beginning of forever for her and Lee Min-ho? Are you already planning a fan celebration? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this story with every Min-kyo shipper you know, and make sure to subscribe for more updates. Because if this post is anything to go by, the best is yet to come.